Could there be a time in the not too distant future when visiting the doctor is all but unnecessary except for serious conditions? That brave new world is fast becoming a real possibility in light of the growing appeal of online communications. But is it worth the risk?
Well, people are treating themselves without objective opinion and without examination and without testing, and therefore they're treating themselves potentially for the wrong condition in the wrong way.
With many medical websites outlining the causes, symptoms and treatments for illnesses and injuries, knowing which are relevant and trustworthy can be difficult.
You could get wrong information, and that creates anxiety. People get very upset. They think they've got a terrible condition and they may not have, or vice versa. They might be falsely reassured.
A doctor can take into account individual circumstances and answer specific questions, but the internet is far more generic. Dr. Snyder says while caution is advisable when viewing online medical information, at times it can result in a positive outcome for patients.
They might learn something and then might be able to go along to a doctor and ask more appropriate questions, so that would be a positive aspect.
While using the internet may help people formulate questions, the medical fraternity remains convinced that nothing can take the place of a hands-on diagnosis and follow-up treatment. However, not all Melburnians agree.
A lot of people would feel more comfortable searching online because you don't actually have to tell anyone what's wrong with you. You can search all that stuff in private.
People in a tight situation with no cash or something, they can't afford doctors or hospitals, etc. I think, could possibly be a pretty smart option.
I think Dr. Google is very dangerous.
And why do you think it is?
Because I think you can scare yourself to death if you go on there.
Consumer advocate organisation Choice gives a number of tips to help filter medical information on the internet. So before you self-diagnose and pop pills, check who funds each site, the author's credentials and the currency of the information provided. Jamie First, Newsline.